Hi guys, trust we are all doing great. It's good to be on your screens today once again. And today we are going to be talking about money. And this is because research has shown that one of the top 5 things that causes misunderstanding, conflicts, and on the large scale divorce in marriage is usually finances. So we just thought that why not come and share things that we know that is currently working for us that you can imbibe into your finance culture in marriage to help you. One of the reasons I feel like finances is very important in marriage is because money is something that you use to trade for value. So despite the fact that you love this person, you want to spend your life with this person, there are other valuable things that you need to make up your life, that needs to make your life whole, that you need to exchange or trade money to get. So when this is not available, it causes a little bit of rift between
Sure.
couples, which should not be. So without further ado, let's just jump right into this video. So hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Ifeoluwa Ashimolowo. Right here I have my husband Oluwatobi Ashimolowo, fondly known as Mr. T, Otumba, and Odogun Spending. It's good to be on your screens once again. And on this channel, I talk about faith, I talk about relationship, and I also talk about real life issues. So we'll just go ahead and share tips that we know that has helped us in our marriage, and we feel that when you use one or two, you can see the benefits and can help you have a better way to manage your finances. So the first tip that I think that has helped us is having the right mindset towards money.
Sure.
So your mindset is very important for the outcome of your life, because the Bible says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so he is. And when you want to get married to somebody, or when you are married to somebody, it is important for you to know the mindset that this person has towards money. Some people see money as a tool, some people see money as just a resource, while some people see money as something that defines their standard or their beings as people. So when you understand the mindset your partner has towards money, it helps you to relate with them better. And we should also know that some of this mindset comes from what they have seen while growing up.
Sure.
So, for example, maybe in their family, their dad used to be the one to take all the bills, and their mom didn't do anything, or their mom was the major one financing the bills, and their dad wasn't doing anything, or it was, split 50-50. That has kind of shaped the kind of mindset that your partner has. Also, we know that the culture in the environment saying his money is our money, my money is his money. No, sorry, my money is my money, your money
It's good.
is.
It's good you don't know what it means. So, because we don't use that template, honestly.
When you say your
No,
money is my money, something like that, Sha, it also shapes the kind of mindset that somebody ends up having towards
definitely.
money in marriage. But one thing I always say is that when the Bible says that, the two shall become one flesh, it's not just about physical body, but having oneness of mind
Yeah.
towards everything, including money. So you guys coming together must have the right mindset. You must have a single mindset towards money. So what is the template we want? I know you have this mindset, I know you have this mindset, but can we drop that mindset and come up with what we want for our family in regards to our finances and money? So one of the things that we use is, my money is not your money and your money is not my money. The money we have, regardless of who is bringing in the money, it is for the family. Wherever the bread come from, we chop it. So if I am earning more, it's for the family. If he is earning more, it's for the family. Is earning more. What?
It doesn't matter.
So whatever anybody is earning, when you have the right mindset that whatever I'm earning, whatever God has blessed me with, it's for my family, I think it reduces the amount of conflict that couples
Sure.
tend to have in regards to finances.
The second thing that we're talking about is communication.
Yeah.
I know as Nigerians we have this mindset that as a man you shouldn't fully disclose
Your
what you
your
earn
income.
to your
Yeah.
wife.
Yeah.
That mindset, for me, I don't believe in it, and that's why I've not applied something like that in our own marriage.
Right.
So I actually feel like as a team, you guys will work together if you both understand what you're earning. It
Yeah.
helps you to improve on your planning, it helps
Yeah.
you to budget properly,
Yeah.
and it just helps
It helps you to
openness
manage your
and
expectations too.
expectations
Yeah.
too, definitely. So because when one party understands that, okay, this is the limit that my wife or my husband has, you won't put up a budget that exceeds that
Yeah.
capacity.
And you will not put the person under unnecessary
Pressure,
pressure.
yeah. So
Yeah.
communicating is very important. Being transparent about what you earn is very important. It's go a long way in helping you put your finances together.
I also want to say being transparent about your plan too is very important, because if you have a plan, maybe you're trying to start a business and you don't carry your partner along. Maybe on a normal day you guys spend 500K for your monthly upkeep, and maybe this month you're just unnecessarily cranky and you just drop 200K, and the person is like, what? And you're just like, I need the money. But if the person doesn't understand what you are keeping the remaining money
For
for, the person will feel like, oh, you're not being open, you're not being transparent. So just be open and transparent. It helps you to have peace of mind, I think. And the next thing I will be saying is try and understand the person you are dealing with. I know, most people say, do you have a joint account? Don't you have a joint account? I cannot have a joint account with a man. I don't think that is really the bone of contention. I think the bone of contention is trying to understand the person you are dealing with. Is this person a saver? Is this person a
spending.
spender? Is this person someone that doesn't like to spend at all so much? Or is this person or does this person spend at will? When you understand the kind of person you are dealing with, I think it actually reduces the level of conflict
Yeah,
that
yes,
comes
yes.
into marriage. And when you also understand the strength and weaknesses of
Of
the
the
other
guy.
party, so you know that, okay, this person is a great saver, this person is good with budgeting, this person is good with prioritizing our goals and all. When you understand that, okay, this is her strength, you can give it to her. When you understand that, okay, this is this person's strength, you can give it
So
to her. But when you are just being all like saying, it's me that want to undo everything, it's me that
and
is
men are guilty of that most times
okay.
because all men believe that they are the better financial, or they're the financial experts, or
Yeah,
they are the savers, or they are the ones that just handle money better.
they should
And
determine the cost of how finances flow
most
in the
times it doesn't
house.
work out that way. Your
Yeah.
wife might even be the better person in budgeting, planning, and even saving.
Mm-hmm.
Because for men, we just get to put ego in front of the whole thing and just say, no, I must do this, I must do that. It's best you understand your strengths and work on that.
Yeah, and also understand what works for you. Some people joint account works for them. It's fine.
Also,
Some people joint account doesn't work. Some people they share the bills. Maybe you pay electricity, I pay this. Some people they do, okay, you save all your money. Let me be the one spending. Like for us, for example, I do most of the saving, Annie does most of the spending. But at the end of the day, there's still a balance. We have money in the purse and we also have money to
so
share. So apart from understanding the person you are with, also understand the strategies that work for
for
you
you, yes,
as
definitely.
as a couple. It's not everything that you see online that you
That will
just
work,
swallow. Yes,
definitely.
but understand what works for you as a couple.
Because we had to sit down to actually
Yeah,
redefine
yeah.
what we feel like
Feel
the best system that work
that
for us.
work for
Joint
us.
account
It wasn't working.
wasn't going to work, so
Yeah,
we just had to just say, okay, since you earn this way and you earn this
this
way,
way.
it's easier for, because she's a career person and I'm a business person, so it's easier for
It's there for me to save
to
because my,
say
my income has
yes,
a structure. Do you
definitely.
get? But his income doesn't really have a structure because you know how business is. So understand the person you are with and what works for you as a couple. I think the conflict you guys have in regards
Also,
to in regards to money will
yes,
actually
definitely.
reduce.
The next thing that has actually helped us for us is
Mm-hmm.
living within our means.
Yeah,
I cannot overemphasize
it
this one
cannot be
because
overemphasized.
as at the time this video will be out, Nigeria is actually going through a very difficult time.
Yeah.
And if as a couple you don't, what's the word,
Don't try and be contented with where you
or
are.
even go over your budget several times to
Okay,
be
yeah.
sure that you're still living within your plan,
Yeah.
because the cost of things from 6 months ago
It's not
up
the
till
cost of
now
things now.
is
Yeah.
crazy.
It's very crazy.
So you need to re-strategize and replan all the time, go through your budget to be sure, because honestly I'll say a lot of people are living above their
Above their
means.
means.
By the time their pay comes, by the time their salary comes, the money is gone.
Yeah.
And if you don't plan, if you don't strategize, you just end up not building a future for your children or building a future
Sure
for
for
yourself.
yourself. Yeah.
So it's very good to live within
Your
that
means.
budget.
Yeah. When you have your money, especially in Nigeria now, there are some things that are not really necessities that can, that can be evaded, that you don't necessarily have to buy.
Sure.
And living within your means also means living within how much you are earning. So if you're earning XX amount and your income can, allow you to have accommodation in maybe Egbeda or Akonjo, why are you going to live in Lekki or VI? Do you get? So when
Okay.
you are living within your means, you know that okay, this is the season that we are now. We cannot afford to go on trips to Maldives. We cannot afford to go on family vacation. We cannot afford to buy diamond rings. For example, I wanted to change my wedding band. That was on our second wedding anniversary. And when we went to go and buy the ring, the money my husband planned. Well, my husband had a budget, but when we got to the store, we found out that my price was over the budget. We did not kill ourselves. We came back
Sure.
to our house. Even if my husband was feeling like, I promised you this. I'm like, guy, right now we cannot afford to spend this money on this kind of ring. We will buy it later, but now we can't. So knowing where you are as a couple helps you to avoid unnecessary conflict.
Yeah,
I
sure.
could have taken it up and say, oh, but you promised me that you buy the ring for me. But understanding that okay, this is where we are now and we have to live within
Within
this
that,
means, yeah, also
definitely sure.
helps us. So, okay, so the last tip that I would say that has helped us to avoid unnecessary conflict in our marriage in regards to finances, working more to earn more. You can't really have financial breakthrough kind of if you don't increase your financial income.
Sure.
So we are working daily on how to increase this financial income. If it has to do with taking extra courses, applying to, several jobs, or just doing things that you know that okay will bring more money to your table. So I don't necessarily have to fight as a couple. Yes, the money we are earning now is not okay for us, but we can sit down together and say, okay, babe, what do we need to do, to earn more money? And when you support one another in your dreams to earn more money, you see that instead of fighting, focusing on we don't have, you are
Sure.
joyful about the future that is to
Let's
come.
come.
That oh, okay,
Definitely.
babe, oh yeah, oh yeah, we'll go and take this course. You know that we need more money for this course. You are joyful about it, and your focus, your perspective changes. You are not just seeing this your partner as a wicked person that doesn't want to give you money. You are seeing a partner as okay, we have a goal, we want to increase our income. How can I support you? How can I be there for you? I don't know
Yeah.
if you have one
Yeah,
of
so
those
so there's
to
this quote I heard recently
okay.
that says, "I love you the way you are, but I don't love. But it doesn't mean I love you to remain the
The
way
way
you
you
are."
are, yeah.
So there's always room for growth, and
Yeah.
when you're not growing as an individual, it rubs off on your partner,
Yes, yes.
and it builds like just a silent,
The silence.
will I call it an issue or
Yeah.
just a fight. Like
Mm-hmm.
you won't know that the fight is there, but
Mm-hmm.
at the back of this person's mind, the person is expecting that okay, we got married, and in the last 4 or 5 years, I'm expecting that we should have gotten to this level.
Level, yeah.
So it's always good to have that back of your mind that as you're planning towards your budget, also plan on growth,
Mm-hmm.
also plan on working harder, also plan
Mm-hmm.
to do more,
Mm-hmm.
because a lot of people marry for love and a lot of people marry for the prospect of what they see in you.
In
And
you.
if they don't actually see that expectation after a few years, they get disappointed and it starts building a
Like
rift
I
in the
think I married
marriage.
the wrong man. I think I
So
married the wrong man. I think like financial talk is so important and people try to avoid it in their home to, you know, avoid conflict or
sure.
reduce tension. But I just wanted to talk about like why people actually need to have like know that let's talk about this thing and have a plan.
It's very important for that openness and planning, because when you plan, you have expectations towards that plan.
Mm-hmm.
But when you just get married
And you just
without
leave everything.
discussing, it builds up issues over time, because every individual has expectations
Mm-hmm.
behind their mind.
Mm-hmm.
And if they don't live and experience those expectations, the marriage just begins to draw apart, because finance is very important, one of the major issues of
Mm-hmm.
marriages. And if you don't get what you want, because trust me, Nigerian women have high expectations. Honestly, you are driven by money, and let's just
Uh-uh.
accept. I'm
I'm
telling
not
you,
driven by money.
let's just accept that reality.
Jesus.
Nigerian women like money, and if you
I
don't,
love you.
yes, you love me, but Nigerian women like money. If you don't make that money, it will bring up issues because everybody has expectations.
Yeah. And I also want to say for that income, when we said increase your income, as when you get married, as your family grows, you need more money. So don't expect
Yes.
that the same money you and your wife are trying to manage, you are now trying, or you are surprised that too much children have come. Why is it that it's not enough for us? You are feeding two more mouths, you are housing two more people, you are clothing two more people. So just as your family grows, you have to also grow your income to
Definitely.
avoid conflict, because if you don't grow your income, you guys will keep fighting. So thank you so much for waiting to the end of this video. Please guys, help us to subscribe to this channel, also share so that other people can watch. Please don't forget to leave a comment below on the things that has helped you in your marriage to avoid conflicts when it comes to money. And we pray God blesses you and God keeps your marriage. See you next week. Bye
Yeah.
guys.